Good evening and welcome to JYM 11 News at 11. I'm Madison Harrison.
I'm Stanley Bursworth.
And I'm Bernard St. Clair. In today's local news, Mrs. Johnson's cat, for the third time this week, somehow managed to find its way up into the tree in her front yard to get stuck yet again. Now for those who know Mrs. Johnson, she knew exactly the young lady she was back in the day, and was unfortunately unable to make the climb herself. The men and women of Fire Station 12 were on the scene in no time, and in record time had no problems retrieving and returning the frightened cat back into the loving arms of Mrs. Johnson. Way to go, Fire Station 12.
Continuing with local news, earlier today there was a main water line rupture reported on North Shore Drive. The entire North Shore community was restricted from entering in or out of their homes due to significant flooding. Puget Power and Water has been on the scene doing their best to resolve this issue.
Who's Bernard?
Now for some national news. It has been a rough month in the stock market as stocks took another heavy plunge. This comes as no surprise to economists as a steady increase in worldwide natural disasters was expected to have an impact on consumer spending as well as consumer investing.
Sorry to interrupt. We had just received some amateur video footage that may give us some insight into what just occurred here in this newsroom. We apologize ahead of time for the quality of the footage. It is a computer video recording of a man literally just moments ago. And I'm hearing is happening all over the city.
You know, Stanley, everything that we're seeing with these video clips reminds me of something. My grandma was sharing with me the other night concerning something written about in the Bible that sounded a little bit like what might have happened with the gentleman, you know? Assume that the video is real.
Sorry to interrupt again, Allison. I'm hearing that we're receiving a significant amount of additional footage from some of our sister stations around the world. Yes, this footage may be confirming that the same strange occurrence that we witnessed right here in our own newsroom may have taken place all over the world. Let's roll the footage.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are receiving reports from all around the world that may shed some light on exactly what might have happened. We'll start with videographer Alan Camborough in London.
The situation here in central England is absolutely out of control. There are hardly words to describe it. With reports of tens of thousands of, I guess what you would have to call vanishings, now reported, the impact has been staggering. Here on a highway not far from London, thousands of vehicles suddenly became deadly projectiles when their drivers simply disappeared into thin air.
Wow, that was some amazing footage.
Yes indeed.
Obviously, folks, we can't really say what exactly is happening right now.
We understand that some of you could be tuning in right now to find some answers and make sense of what is happening in our community.
Sorry, Stan, to to you. Well, I have just been informed by my producer that our co-anchor Bernard Sinclair has just been found. Yes, he has just been found.
What are you looking at? I'm Bernard St. Clair, and I enjoy peanut butter.
Obviously, folks, it's very difficult to say exactly what is taking place right now around the world.
Where the heck are we? We understand that many of you may be tuning to our get answers and try to
Wait,
make
Gage,
some sense. What?
I mean,
I done it.
oh, you didn't finish, huh?
You- So shizzle, my nizzle. I thought you were supposed to talk first.
No, you talk.
What are you doing?
Good evening.
You know what is happening with
Sorry,
Sarah.
Dr. Stanley. We have just been informed that our co-anchor, Stanley Bernard, wow, that was some amazing footage.
We understand that many of you would be tuning in right now to get some answers and make
What
sense.
are you doing?
You're not. It's not your turn.
Wow. Wow.